On March 24, 2023, Intel co-founder, Gordon Moore, the legendary technologist and philanthropist, passed away at the age of 94, at his home in Hawaii. Moore was a co-founder of Intel, the multinational technology company, and is credited with coining the concept of Moore's Law in 1965. Moore's Law predicted that the computing power of microchips would increase exponentially, as the number of transistors per chip doubled roughly every 2 years. Moore initially worked in the lab of Nobel Prize winner William Shockley, who was instrumental in the invention of the transistors in the 1940s. However, Moore was part of a group of engineers known as the Traitorous Eight, who left Shockley's company to start a competing semiconductor company. This group of engineers established what is now known as Silicon Valley, where many of the world's leading technology companies are headquartered. Moore, along with his longtime colleague Robert Noyce, founded Intel in July 1968. Moore was initially the executive vice president until 1975, when he became the president. In 1979, he was named chairman of the board. He also held CEO post until 1987, when he gave up the CEO position and later on continued as chairman. In 1997, he became chairman emeritus, stepping down in 2006. Prior to establishing Intel, Moore and Noyce participated in the founding of Fairchild Semiconductor, where they played central roles in the first commercial production of diffused silicon transistors, and later, the world's first commercially viable integrated circuits. Moore was trained as a chemist, and his contributions to the semiconductor industry profoundly impacted the development of modern computing technology. Moore received numerous technology honors throughout his career, and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2002. Moore also dedicated his focus and energy to philanthropy, particularly environmental conservation, science, and patient care improvements. Along with his wife, he established the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, which has donated more than $5.1 billion to charitable causes since its foundation in 2000. Moore is also famous for being member of the Traitorous Eight, which refers to a group of 8 young scientists who defected from Shockley Semiconductor in 1957 and formed their own company, Fairchild Semiconductor. The group consisted of Gordon Moore, Robert Noyce, Julius Blank, Victor Grinick, Gene Hoaney, Eugene Kleiner, Jay Last, and Sheldon Roberts. All were former employees of Shockley Semiconductors, the first high-tech company in what would become Silicon Valley. At Shockley Semiconductor, the researchers under William Shockley faced numerous challenges, including micromanagement, impatience, and skepticism. Shockley's paranoia of internal mutiny even prompted detective-led investigations and threats of lie detector testing. Employees saw Shockley as an incompetent businessman. In 1957, the frustrations came to a head, and the Traitorous Eight met to discuss how they might defect from Shockley Semiconductor and form their own company. They possessed every ingredient needed to succeed on paper. They were finally able to connect with experienced bankers from Boston, Arthur Rock, and Bud Coyle, who helped them enlist investors. Fairchild Semiconductors was born, and the group quickly found its legs. Teams rapidly created their own workspaces and core components, such as the planar process for making transistors, that would ultimately pave the way for modern computer chips. Teams were tasked with winding diffusion tubes, growing silicon crystals, and creating manufacturing processes from near scratch. Their biggest contribution to engineering history was the integrated circuit, which unlocked mass production through the planar process, leading to the modern-day microchip. In fact, many of the early employees at Fairchild went on to found other major tech companies, including Intel, AMD, and National Semiconductors. Fairchild Semiconductor's success also led to the creation of Silicon Valley, as other tech companies sprang up to take advantage of the area's skilled workforce and proximity to Stanford University. Moore's contributions to the semiconductor industry have had a profound impact on the development of modern computing technology. His prediction that the computing power of microchips would increase exponentially as the number of transistors per chip doubled roughly every 2 years known as Moore's Law, has proven accurate over the years and has become a guiding principle in the industry. Moore's legacy in the technology industry and philanthropic efforts will continue to inspire future generations of innovators and philanthropists alike. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe our channel for more videos.